OK, let's go to one of Labor's key boasts, Nick Cater. This is about job creation. They say that 1,220 jobs are created every day by the government, and that's the highest of any government and almost double the daily average across 9 years of Liberal governments. But there's analysis that says if you compare Labor's first 21 months in office with the Morrison government's last 20 months in office, that's not right. The coalition is in fact in front in terms of job creation. And what's more, Angus Taylor, he's the Shadow Treasurer, says that the population increases, the massive spike in our migration under Labor, actually undermines their claim. Who's right here, Nick?
Well, if you're bringing in 500,000 people a year or more, which is what Labor has been doing, well, you've got to create a lot more jobs than that in order to create employment for Australians as well as new migrants. No, I think Angus Taylor is right. I'm being caught a bit short on this, Peter. I'm going to go away and do the figures later. But I just say one thing, and that is that any increase in jobs, and sure, the economy is doing better than a lot of economies around the world. I think we've got to give some credit to Scott Morrison and Josh Frydenberg for that. If you remember, they spent the money during COVID deliberately in a way that would keep businesses running and people in jobs so that we could have a V-shaped recovery. So that's exactly what has happened, and I don't think Chalmers and Albanese can claim any credit for that. So, you know, on this thing about how many jobs, in the end, voters will decide on how they feel about this. They feel about their wages aren't going so far. They're having to work harder. Two people are having to work in one family when possibly only one would really like to. You know, these are the things. I don't think number games like this are really going to save Labor.
Look, I agree with you on that point. I think sometimes that the spin is what people really want to walk away from in a campaign, and they look at home and hearth and how they actually feel in the ballot box.